Hi, welcome back to Culinary Adventures. Man, the wind, the air is blowing, the charcoal, it smells awesome. And we have our special guest today, Wes Hoffman of White Pine Foods. Wes?
Larry, how are you today?
All right, glad to have you.
Thank you.
Wes is from Merrill, Wisconsin, and what he does is he has a hatchery that raises rainbow trout. He also has a fresh catch system. He smokes fish at his facility, and it is awesome, excellent quality, and we're gonna, during the first segment, we're gonna grill some fish and season some fish, but I wanna tell the people what the fresh catch system's all about.
Okay, Larry, well what we have is the fresh catch cooking system. Basically started out as this metal rack, and this metal rack is designed to take any smaller 2-pound or less whole trout or any kind of butterfly meat. You prepare your product, you just drape it over the rack, you set the rack right on the grill and it grill your fish. You don't, no hassle, no turning, it won't stick, won't fall apart. The fresh catch cooking system comes complete with the racks, the foil trays, and the seasoning, as we'll go over in a minute.
Fantastic. And the fish is awesome. I mean, it's a rainbow trout. The eyes are nice and clear. You got the beautiful rainbow color. It springs back, and when I cooked this stuff, you know, last month, I grilled it and I smoked it, and the freshness and the flavor was there. It's awesome.
Well, starting with the quality of fish is definitely the key to any good grilling adventure. And we do farm raise our rainbows, and like you said, the first thing you look for in any quality fish is the freshness. You look at the clarity of the eye. When the eye is real clear, like he's alive and he's still looking at you,
right,
and you touch him and the meat is nice and firm,
sure, and
it bounces back, you know you've got a good quality fish. And then the third key is the aroma. It should not smell like a fish.
Right, right. It should just smell fresh or like water.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and the nice thing is, I mean, the flesh is this beautiful pinkish orange, like a rainbow trout,
yep,
and you know, should be. And the gills are clean, they're red, and it springs back. So it's an excellent product.
Well, this product has been in the making. We've been farm raising these trout up in Merrill for 8 years. We do serve some of the higher end restaurants around the country, and we have a mail order package where you can get our fresh rainbow trout delivered right to your door.
Okay.
But the cooking system is really what we're here for today, and to show you how to prepare the product and use the cooking system. It'll make any of you home users absolutely master chefs.
Fantastic. Well, let's get to it, because you have some, I know you have some spices that you formulate.
Well, we have 2 spices that come in the cooking system. We'll go over in a second. The one we're going to use here today is the traditional seasoning for rainbow trout, a blend that White Pine selected specifically. And what you do, our fish is already prepared. It's boneless. We've washed it. All we do is simply season to taste. If you want to salt, pepper, that's up to your discretion.
Sure.
And then we take a little cooking spray and just coat it with a little cooking spray just so it doesn't stick to the rack.
Okay.
We simply take the fresh fish, drape it over the rack, and you're ready to set it on the grill, and it's ready to go. And it's just that easy. We have our any butterfly meat. We have our butterfly pork chop, same thing. You would simply season your product, spray a little cooking spray on there, drape it over the rack. It works with any kind of split chicken, split
chicken
pork
breast,
chops,
double
anything.
chicken breast, pork chops. Well, man, this, I mean, I use this system, okay? And what I liked about it, and you could point out more things, but the most obvious one is when it's done, you could take the fish and the rack off the grid.
Yes.
Okay, so you know, you could take it off, put it on your cutting board or on a plate or something, wait for it to cool, whatever, but you know, and then you don't have to worry about taking a spatula or a tong and getting that fish that maybe sticks to a regular grid.
Right. And one of the advantages of the cooking system is, you're right, if you wrap it in foil, one of the things that we found is you're never really sure when it's done.
Right.
So you're sort of peeking on through the tin foil, unwrapping it, and checking the fish. If you put it right on the grill, it gets so hot, you overcook it, it sticks to the grill, it's falling apart. You don't have to turn it, you don't have to peek on it, you don't have to do anything. You can just simply take the rack as is. We'll slide over to the grill. You set it right on your grill, and that's all there is to it. And you can see we've got one ready to go. If we're ready, we can take that off.
Let's grab him. And he looks beautiful, man.
Again, one of the things that you want to look for when to tell if your fish is done is to you look at the skin has got just a little bit of a rough texture to it.
Right.
It's turned a little bit brown around the bottom edges. Sure way to tell that your fish is ready. And you simply take the fish, bring him off the grill, and that's all there is to it. He doesn't fall apart, doesn't break, doesn't anything.
And it's bubbling here. It's nice and firm, and it's awesome looking.
It's a beautiful presentation, and simply to remove him from the rack is we're just going to invert the rack.
Oh man, that looks great.
Do a little prodding.
Okay. I could tell you've done this 1,000 times, Wes.
I have, and it's ready to go. And you've got a beautifully grilled fish. Now the fish, of course, should be cooked so that the meat flakes right off of the skin.
Sure.
Just like that. And Larry, I have this as much as I want it, so I'll let you be the official sample.
Okay, well, you know me, I'm not shy. This is great, man.
Well, it's a great presentation, great for grilling. And like I said, this is easy. You don't have to wrap her in tin foil. There's no cleanup. The rack is reusable. You can take it and throw it right in your dishwasher.
Right.
Okay. And the fresh catch cooking system in itself. Okay. We'll open one up and show your audience. Like I said, comes with 4 racks, 2 kinds of seasonings, and foil trays for oven use. And the reason we chose to include the foil trays for the oven use was due to inclement weather, or somebody that preferred not grilled fish.
So you could do it inside in the oven?
You can do it inside in your house in the climate controlled environment.
Sure.
So when it's cold and blistery down here in Chicagoland, you can take it. Hello. That is some of the best packaging available on the market today. Okay, so again, like I said, we have your Cajun seasoning, our traditional seasoning. There are 4 racks, and then 4 foil trays for oven use. Okay?
So for the oven, what would they do?
For the oven, the preparation is exactly the same.
With draping it over
With draping over the rack, you prepare the fish the same way. Then you simply set the rack in the foil tray, slip the foil tray right in the oven. The fresh catch cooking system comes with its own instructions.
Okay.
Talks you right through the process. Simply grill, oven recipe, oven 425, about 15-18 minutes is all it takes.
And then you have a perfectly done rainbow trout.
Perfectly grilled fish. The only difference between the oven system and the grill system is if you like a little crispiness to your fish, the grill system is excellent. If you like a little moisture, a little more moisture to your fish, the oven system is perfect.
Okay.
But again, it's just as easy. No turning, no flipping, no foil. And we can look at our pork chop, which is just as easy. We have one ready to go.
Sure.
We'll share it right here with the rainbow trout. And once again, you're the host. You get all the perks.
I get to try it.
You get the perks.
All right. Well, I'm going to cut it with a fork here.
Well, pork chop is part of the finger food group.
Oh man.
And again, we season the butterfly pork chop with our traditional seasoning. Just spray a little cooking spray on it, put it right on the grill, and the same thing. And the same thing, you can use the system in the oven for any split meat, any split pork chops, chicken breast, anything like that.
Pardon my chewing, Wes.
Oh, that's okay.
This tastes great.
We've done extensive research on it. We've done cooking and It's so simple. It's foolproof.
Now, what is the Cajun seasoning? What does it have? Cayenne or Creole seasoning in here?
Well, of course, Larry, that's a white pine special blend.
Oh, so you're not going to divulge?
You know, I could, but I'd get in trouble.
Okay.
So
well, I respect that.
It's a light. It's not a real zingy Cajun. Okay, it's a light Cajun for somebody who just likes a little zing in their food. Okay. We didn't want to have anybody, you know, rushing out and getting a lot of ice water to wash it down or anything.
Or the fire extinguisher.
But you know, it's just enough to add a little zest. And again, by how much you season it. If you like a lot of seasoning, if you really apply a lot of the Cajun, you get almost a Cajun effect to the rainbow trout.
Sure.
And like I said, then the traditional is a little lighter seasoning, and it's just a nice alternative to the Cajun.
And it rounds out the meal really well too.
It really does.
Because you do notice the pronounced flavor.
Yes.
Great. Well, Wes, we're going to take a quick break and come on back, and we're going to use the grill mate on a bigger piece of fish. So hang loose. We'll be right back. Wes, the rainbow trout was awesome, man. It was great. And what we have here is the grill mate system, but it's a larger scale unit than the one we used for the rainbow trout.
Exactly, Larry. What we found is some of our retailers selling the fresh catch cooking system came back to us with two things and said, Wes, if this was larger, we could do salmon, we could smoke salmon, grill different kinds of fish. And another friend of mine came back and said if you had a little lip on the end of it there, you could lay racks of ribs and other fish, chicken, stuff like that up against it. And so we designed the Grill Mate 2000, and we coupled it with some cans of smoke. And we did that so you can smoke larger fish right on your grill. And we'll talk about those cans of smoke.
Yeah, I've used these before. These, they come in 6 different flavors. There's cherry, apple, pecan, hickory, mesquite, and one other that and peach is the 6th flavor. And all you do basically, it's compressed wood in a can, okay? And it's covered here with a label, and all it says is remove to expose hull. And there's a hole punched in here, and what you do is you take off the label that surrounds the can also, and it comes off really easy. And what you do, the nice thing about this is you could use this in charcoal or in gas, okay? If you got a gas grill, you throw it right there at the bottom by the burner. If you're using charcoal, you put it on top of the charcoal, and it heats it, surrounds it, the heat, and after a few minutes you get this smoke, and it's nicely contained. It's especially really nice with gas grills because you could just use these cans instead of having to get a smoker box or something like that. So, and that comes as part of your kit, right?
Well, you can purchase them separately. The Grill Mate, like I said, was specifically designed for larger fish. It coupled with the cans of smoke, the flavors like you talked about. You can add flavor to any kind of meat. Again, you can order from us the seasonings, the smoke, the larger rack, and as we've demonstrated on the cover, you just simply lay your ribs up against there or your chicken. You season them just like we did earlier in the show. Then you take and you add your can of smoke about 5 minutes before you're ready to cook. You put the can right on the bottom of the grill like you talked about. It starts to emit the large volume of smoke. And what happens is actually on the system, and you'll see we have the paper on the system, you have your smoke on the grill, you put your product on the rack. As the smoke comes up, it's driven up into the wedge. If you have your food propped up against it, or if you have your fish draped over it, it catches and traps that smoke flavor, drives it up through your food. Really gives you a complete penetration with the heat carrying it right up through the meat. And here's a sample of our whitefish just came off the grill. And again, this is a hickory smoke. And you being our guest, it flakes beautifully just like it should. You can see it's got just a little bit of color to it. And you've got your grilling marks on it. Great presentation. You can put your garnish all around it, set it right out, and your guest will be just absolutely in fish heaven.
And the nice thing is the can of smoke with this system turns the fish to a really nice hue of you know, that tan, smoky, smoke roasted flavor.
And again, what it does is it goes to the presentation, okay? The rack designed to capture the heat. The smoke comes up with the heat, penetrates through the fish, gives it the hue, gives it the presentation. You lay it open on your hors d'oeuvre platter like this, and presentation is at its best. And again, there's no hassle, no fuss. Preparation for fish is just like we did with the fresh catch cooking system, and ribs same way. One of the advantages to using the GrillMate 2000 as opposed to laying your ribs flat on the grill is you eliminate a lot of the flare up.
Right.
You've got the grease dripping down off the tip of the bone, and again, if you've got a rack on each side, you've got the smoke coming up. If you like to add a little zest to your meat, catches that smoke flavor, really just gives a little zing to your food, adds a little special flavor.
And another thing I want to point out that I've discovered in using these things, when I first used the GrillMate, the larger one, I used it on a Lake Superior whitefish. I also used it on lake trout, and like he says, you know, you open it up, you put it on your smoker or your grill like we just did with smoke roasting at higher temperatures, okay? But you could also use this this system when you're using lower temperatures, and you know, 200, 225 when you're smoking fish. You know, basically the premise is the same thing, because you put it on, you spray the pan, you put it on this system here, and you put it on your smoker, and you know, when you're smoking the fish, it'll take longer than what we did here with the smoke roasting, but still it's the same concept, because it's opening up, the carcass is open, it's cleaned, and you can take the rack directly from the grill or smoker, put it right onto your cutting board. You don't have to worry about dragging in your grill grate with the fish or fighting with it with a spatula. It's just, you know, a better way to cook.
And it is. And in both systems, it goes back to the genius of the cooking systems themselves, is to capture the heat. As the heat is rising up, you've got your product placed over the top. It's coming up in the V, being forced through the meat. And it drives the seasoning. If you place your seasoning on the surface of the meat, the heat is driving the seasonings and the smoke flavor into the product for optimum flavor transfer.
But also, this is conducting heat.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's conducting heat, so basically you're getting your nice grid marks here, which conduct heat and cook the meat, whether it's fish, chicken, or pork.
And it goes to presentation. Again, Larry, you know, you have it wrapped in tin foil. A lot of times what you see is if you've trapped a little too much moisture in there, the butter is melted, whatever, you get some moisture, you get sogginess on the backbone of the presentation, wants to fall apart. And again, like you mentioned, you've got the beautiful hue to the fish. We have cooked this fish head and tail on. You don't have to. So long as your fish is butterflied, it still has the skin attached at the back. You just drape the product over the large rack, and again you have your can of smoke centered on the grill. You place the rack directly over it on the grill, and as the smoke comes up, it's trapped, and you get a beautiful transfer of flavor.
But this goes under the grid.
It does
goes
go under
into the coal or onto the venturi of a gas grill.
Right onto the heat surface. We use it on our electric grills when White Barbeque goes out and does our cooking demonstrations. Right on the heat element, right on the gas element, or right on your coals. The can is reusable. Okay, you set the can on and you're doing a thinner meat, a lighter meat that doesn't take as much time to cook. You set the can down, you only have 15-20 minutes of cooking time. You take the can off, set it to the side, let it cool. You've got another 30-45 minutes
for the next
of cook time in the can. So they are reusable, up to about 60 minutes of cooking time.
Okay, well, you know what, man, this looks awesome, and I can't wait to dig in, but we're going to have to take a quick break. So there you have it, beautiful whitefish done, smoked, roasted with the GrillMate. Can't ask for a better piece of fish. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come right back. Hang loose. Hi, welcome back to Culinary Adventures. Our special guest today was Wes Hoffman of White Pine Foods, and Wes, man, the fish looks awesome. It's flaking away, the color is perfect, and can't wait to dig in, man.
Well, Larry, I'll tell you, it really does work. The cooking system, the GrillMate 2000, the Fresh Catch cooking system. I'm not the chef that you are, but even I can do this in my home. Again, you have the presentation, the beautiful presentation of the fish. You go out and to the grocery store to achieve something like this. You can do it right at home, fresh for your friends.
And it's flaking away.
It's flaking away like a properly cooked fish. And like I said, the presentation, it'll turn the cooking systems and the smoke combination, turn anybody into a master chef.